Welcome everybody to First United Church Community Ministry Society's Giving Tuesday Shelter Gala. I'm joined this evening by Tim Coldwell, who is the CEO of Chandos Construction, and my name is Carmen Lansdowne. I'm the Executive Director at First United Church. I am currently on the ancestral, territorial, and unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations here in Vancouver. And Tim, do you want to introduce yourself and where you're joining us from tonight?
Cool. Thanks, Carmen. Tim Coldwell with Chandos. I live in Oakville, and I'm currently in our Mississauga office. And so the region of Peel is the traditional territory of the Mississauga, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe. And I'm really excited to be here. Maybe I should start with a little bit of background on Chandos as an organization. We are a purpose-driven national technical builder that's leading change in the construction industry, and really excited to be part of this event and to have this conversation.
Great. Can you talk a little bit about what Chandos's impact goals are?
Yeah, and I should also say we are also proud to be the largest B Corp certified contractor in the world. But in terms of impact goals, we recently were in the news making a commitment that 5% of our addressable spend would be with impact organizations or social enterprises. And so we can leverage our supply chain to have an impact in the world. And we're really excited about those possibilities.
Great. And why is it important to you personally and to your organization to make a difference in the world?
I think it's just a basic human value. Like, if at the end of your life you look back and you don't think that the world is better with you having been here for 80 years or however long you live, what's the point? And I think that same level of thought also applies to businesses. Like, the world should be a better place as a result of what you do. So not much more complicated than that.
When you learned about First United and our mission, what inspired you to help?
I think that there's a great connection to the values of our organization and what First United's doing. So our values starts with inclusion, getting the right people in the conversation. Next comes collaboration, or this idea of you may not have all the right answers. What comes out of that is ingenuity, the bright spark of a great idea. And what comes from that is innovation. And when you innovate, you move the organization forward, and the cycle repeats itself. And you need to involve more people in the conversation. I think there's some parallels in what you're doing as an organization and the values of our organization.
Yeah, I agree. We one of the things I say about First United is that we have a 135-year history of responding in innovative ways to community needs. So almost every decade, we've changed the focus of our programs or our ministry, and really tried to think outside the box around how we can address the needs of the community we serve, as that shifted over the last 135 years. So. What excites you about our Giving Tuesday Shelter Gala and this first event that we're having? Hopefully not that.
Yeah, I think the format is really cool, where it's kind of everything's turned on its head. It helps folks have an awareness that they may not have had otherwise. So I think that's really cool.
Great. And how do you want to make a difference in the Downtown Eastside specifically?
Coming back to the supply chain and, the thing that general contractors have that we can kind of bring to the world. I'm really interested in the idea of using existing business models to solve societal issues. And so my own personal story is I would have, been on the street if someone didn't give me a chance. And Chandos gave me a chance. I've been with the organization since I was 17, 18. Been 20 years now. And one of the things that we do that we're quite proud of is that we worked and hire at-risk youth. And so we could hire anyone to be a laborer on one of our job sites at $18 an hour. Let's hire someone who really needs a chance. And when we do that, we can put that individual into our trades training program. And red steel carpenters in Canada make anywhere from $36 to $40 an hour, depending on where they live. And so we can take someone who just needed a chance and may have been on a path towards poverty or crime, and we can reverse that trajectory. And in a matter of 4 or 5 years, that person can have a high-paying job in the construction industry. And it costs us nothing to do that. We're going to hire those folks anyways. And what we get in return is a very engaged, loyal workforce. And what Canadian society gets is a contractor like Chandos, reducing the strain on the Canadian social system. So it's a win-win-win all around. And that starts to be how we think our supply chain can impact society for the better.
Great. Any closing remarks you want to make to our Shelter Gala guests or to our supporters or other people who might watch this video?
I would just say enjoy yourself, have a great time, and thanks for coming on.
Great. Thanks so much.
Right on. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Right on.